Certainly it's been a real pleasure, knowing John and Gina for the last 30-some years. Now, I know that talking after a meal is the worst time of the day. And I want to make sure that all of you stay awake for the rest of my presentation. So I got a short video on some of the things that we do over in Seattle and some of the things that you do to support what we do in Seattle.
This is an awesome airplane. Time to redefine me. Let the word out. I got to get out. Oh, I'm feeling better now. Break the news out. I got to get out. Hey, now. This is a culmination of hard work, determination, sweat. I'm just excited, lucky enough to be a part of this. This is awesome.
I have to say, 787 is a game changer.
Thanks for making this the preferred airplane in the industry for 1,000 times over.
We have a very good partnership with Boeing. We support each other.
Its aircraft allows us to reduce operating costs drastically, at the same time significantly improve the experience for our customers. Time to redefine me. Let the word out. I got to get out. Oh, I'm feeling better now. Break the news out.
This plane reflects decades, creativity, innovation, and hard work by very, very smart people.
The 787 has pushed the envelope forward in aircraft design in ways that have only been dreamed about in both an aerospace engineer's mind and an airline passenger's itinerary.
I love my job because I help keep planes flying all across the world.
Time to celebrate me. Let the word out. I got to get out. Oh, I'm feeling better now. Break the news out.
Aircraft is beautiful. The equipment, everything is just top of the line.
Shaking the world, done shaking the world, done shaking me down. The world's done shaking me down.
This is the gold standard of single-aisle aircraft.
Are so close to the product, it's kind of like, those are my wings.
We had a beautiful flight. The airplane flew great. The weather cooperated.
Okay, we awake now? So cool airplanes, cool videos. It's a lot of fun, it really is. You know, I was very fortunate to work in this industry, and I really started in the final quarter of the 20th century. And to me, I think aerospace really defined the 20th century. When you think about all the airplanes that were built during World War II that supported the Allied effort, commercial satellites, which changed the way we communicate, commercial jet travel, which changed the way that people come together, and then, of course, a man walking on the moon, which I think forever changed the way that people look at the world around them. And I was fortunate enough to work on a lot of very incredible programs with a lot of incredible people for some fabulous customers. And I think that aerospace can define the 21st century as well. But I think there's some things that need to be done if we're going to continue to have the leadership position that we have today. We've got to dream big. We've got to act boldly. We have to have the right policies in place. We have to be able to attract the best and the brightest into engineering. We need leadership, and we need the right kind of policies in Washington, D.C. if we're going to continue to enjoy the leadership position we have around the world. Last month, we lost a great person, and that was Neil Armstrong. And those of you that had a chance to meet him know what a great human being he was, how humble he was, how he always attributed his success, not to himself, but to the team that he worked on. And I think he taught us that we have to dare to do great things. I'm not sure we would have sent that Saturn rocket up today because of the way that we are so adverse to risk, but Neil was very comfortable riding on that rocket. And his spirit is one that we think still exists in the Boeing company. In the last couple of years, we've had some great accomplishments, certainly delivering 2 brand new airplanes, the 787 and the 747-8, reaching a historic labor contract with the IM, something that hadn't been done in decades, winning the Air Force tanker competition, which has been talked about. And I worked on that contract for 10 years. And I'll tell you, when the book comes out, I think you're going to enjoy some of the things that went on as we tried to win it. And fortunately, we were able to keep some 40,000 jobs in the United States of America by winning that contract. And I think another very significant thing was the announcement that we made last year about this time to put a new engine on the 737. And the 737 we're flying today is the next generation airplane. The next one will be the MAX airplane. And that'll come out in about another 6 or 7 years. On the 787, I think we delivered really the first new airplane of the 21st century. I know my friends in Toulouse would tell you that the A380 was the first new airplane of the 21st century. To me, it was the last airplane of the 20th century, and that it used 20th century technology. The technology that's used in the 787 is much, much different. It's all composite. It's all electric. It's got the newest generation of engines on it. It's got the best lift-to-drag ratio of any airplane that we've ever built. And we've delivered some 21 of those airplanes to date to 5 different customers, and I know, sometime soon, all of you hopefully will get a chance to fly in that airplane. I remember back to December 15th, 2009, when we first flew that airplane. And there were probably about 15,000 of us out there at Payne Field up in Everett. It was raining, it was cold. And everybody there, felt the same way. They're very nervous. A lot of them